Shout out to TLP Sports Club, baby. Shout out BWB. BWB. Bandwagon Buffs. BWB, baby. Shout out to Bandwagon Buffs. Shout out to TLP Sports, man. Let's go.
TLP Sports, man.
Buff Nation, what up? BWB, my bandwagon Buffs. What it is, what it does, and what it's gonna be. It's your man's Harry Billion. Welcome to the Liberian Perspective. Family, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. Make sure to give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you can get the videos as soon as it uploads to YouTube. Look at the bottom of your screen and cop your BWB gear and rep the most educated, well-informed, least delusional fan base in all, and I mean all, of college football. Don't buy the hype. Buy BWB. Bandwagon Buffs. All right, family, I gotta go ahead and get into this video real quick, so that's all the business I got. You know what time it is. Let's work. Yes, that is correct. You read the title correctly. Health issues has gotten Coach Prime a new job, but the health issues we're talking about, not his own health issues. This is actually something I didn't even know about. I didn't know that this was a thing, but apparently it is a thing in Colorado. Colorado just won the national championship in basketball. Colorado has a lot of things going that we did not know about. Anyway, you guys know I'm going to give my perspective on this, or give my commentary. So why don't we just go straight to the article, uchealth.org, so I can give you this story. And then if you want to stick around for my commentary, you are welcome to do that. Let's go. So here we are, uchealth.org. Colorado's new chief motivation officer, Coach Prime, takes the lead on Ready, Set, Go. Deion Sanders, legendary athlete, CU football coach, is helping Colorado reclaim its rightful place as the nation's healthiest state. This article is written by Todd Neff for UC Health. Let's dig into it. Get ready to move. Along with leading the University of Colorado Buffaloes football team, Deion Coach Prime Sanders has accepted an informal role with UC Health, Chief Motivation Officer for the Ready, Set, Go Challenge. The football and baseball legend is encouraging Coloradians to improve their health as the public face of UC Health's new campaign. Ready, Set, Go is a wide-ranging effort to reclaim Colorado's rightful place as the healthiest state in the nation. What else does Colorado have up its sleeve? The healthiest state in the nation? So Colorado was once upon a time the healthiest state in the nation. It's the safest place and it's the healthiest place. Why are we not moving there again? Anyway, UC Health decided to launch the challenge after Colorado slipped in various health metrics over the last several years. The Centennial State ranks 10th in America's health rankings, a combined effort of the United Health Foundation and the American Public Health Association, and 15th in the latest U.S. News and World Report's best state rankings. Sanders, 55, is the perfect person to lead a Colorado turnaround. He is a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, a two-time Super Bowl champ, and an 8-time Pro Bowler. After his own legendary sports career, Sanders devoted himself to guiding young athletes. He started Truth Youth Football, then became offensive coordinator for Trinity Christian High School in Cedar Hill, Texas, where his sons Shiloh and Shador played. In 2020, Sanders became the head football coach at Jackson State University, where he led a stunning rejuvenation of the program over the course of 3 seasons with the team. Sanders takes over a CU football team that lurched through a 1-11 season last fall. That team is looking for a comeback, just as Colorado is on the health state front. Both the CU Buffs and Ready, Set, Go have found the ideal flag bearer. Coach Prime stayed fit, so should you. Sanders always has dazzled fans on and off the field. Amongst his most remarkable claims to fame was the time he showed up at the 1989 NFL Combine and ran the 40-yard dash in 4.27 seconds, amongst the fastest times ever. I did watch the video, the YouTube video, and Coach Prime has an argument that he ran it a lot faster than that, but the official time was printed as 4.27. Sanders didn't even bother to stretch beforehand. Have you ever seen a cheetah stretch before he gets his prey? What's funny is I actually went to the grocery store to get some onions and some green peppers, and then I turn around and who do I see right there with some avocados? Yep, right there on your screen. Coach Prime, Mr. Everywhere, got Kentucky Fried Chicken, got the Mexican avocados, When you are blessed, man. He was drafted 5th overall that year, became a perennial NFL All-Pro selection, and won Super Bowls with the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Along the way, he would be the only man to play in a Super Bowl and a World Series, and the only one to hit an MLB home run and score an NFL touchdown in the same week. Yet, great athletes have no mandates to stay fit once they hang up their cleats. Sanders hasn't chased down flying balls or wide receivers since 2001 and 2005, respectively. He could have just taken it easy and, like so many others, put on a few pounds as he rolled into middle age. Instead, he has stayed active and fit. Sanders watches what he eats to maintain a balanced diet. He stays hydrated and he works out 4 times a week, despite his high-pressure job and packed schedule, if it's a priority. And what's a higher priority than your health? You've got to make time for it, Coach Prime will tell you. I do dumbbells and other types of weights, leg presses, leg extensions, Sanders says. He mixes in cardiovascular work on the elliptical and he rides his bikes. That's something that I see a lot around Boulder and Colorado, bike riders. And I love it because I have several bikes that I ride as well to give me the cardio I need, Sanders said. Behind the brash and flash primetime persona was an early to bed, early to rise, highly disciplined athlete who knew that even given his prodigious athletic gifts, dedication and hard work were what really mattered at the razor sharp margin separating the great from the merely good. He has subsequently carried that philosophy into his broadcasting and coaching careers. It works, and it applies to Ready, Set, Go, he says. There's no way you can be healthy in mind, body, spirit, and so on if you're not. First of all, eating smart and doing the right things. Tough physical and mentally, emotionally, psychologically, Sanders said. You've got to be disciplined to accomplish anything in life and then have a good character. If you say you're going to do something, do it. As the Denver Post put it, competition fuels Sanders, but so does the opportunity to impact people's lives. We want to win in every facet of life, not just on the football field, Sanders said. We want everyone to be and remain healthy, not just physically healthy, but spiritually, mentally, socially, and emotionally as well. Coach Prime views his team as much larger than the CU Buffs roster. With Ready, Set, Go, he has a vehicle to help us all get healthier. This is one of the fittest states in the country, and we want to continue and improve upon that, he said. See, the funny thing is, a few people have come into my comments and they've called me a meat rider, or they say that I'm kissing up to Coach Prime. I know what they mean. I know what they're trying to say. I know what they're trying to do. I talk a lot about Coach Prime on this channel. I'm not ashamed to say I promote the guy. The way that I speak of him, yes, I got a lot of great things to say. A lot of people want you to be negative. Somebody says if you don't have anything good to say, then don't say anything at all. The second that we say anything nice about someone, somebody says, oh man, you're meat riding. I think it stems from an issue that we're having in our society today about how to deal with people that we don't know. It could be our neighbor or a total stranger. We don't treat people with respect, or we don't treat people the way that we would like to be treated. And we wonder why we're having the issues that we're having in our society today. We have this weird sense of masculinity that is not wholesome, that is not holy. Men act as if when you give compliments to another man, or when you say certain things about another man, that it's feminine or it's not masculine, and they call you names like you're a meat rider. But I remember when I was in Africa, masculine men would hold each other's hands, best friends will hold each other's hands as we walk down the road. It was nothing. They weren't gay men at all. It was just an expression of the relationship we had with our best friend. A lot of people would not understand that. So these are some of the things that I preach about on this channel. Discipline. I constantly talk about discipline. To make the larger point that I be trying to make, I do have to give kudos to the guy and what he stands for. He's not only just a football coach, he stands for a lot of things. The things that they're listing here are the things that I say to people to make my overarching arguments. You got to be disciplined, because what people try to levy against Coach Prime, that he's not a good coach, some people even go as far as saying that he doesn't respect the sport. When you look here, when you read these type of things on these type of videos, when other people are saying it, I don't know how it sounds to the haters or the detractors, because in order for people to give you accolades, You have to earn those accolades. Your level of discipline, the fact that he would go to bed early and rise early, the fact that he made sure that his body was in shape to play as long as he played, to be in the Hall of Fame, to play 2 sports. Most guys cannot play 1 sport today without being hurt. Your top athletes today cannot play their own sport without being hurt. They don't play the entire season. It takes a lot of discipline to keep your body in shape, not just for 1 sport, but definitely for 2 sports. The fact that he has those things in place, that's what I try to use to make my arguments, my overarching arguments about the level that he likes to play at, the level of competition, how he thinks, the mindset. When you have this type of mindset, you hold people around you accountable. You don't let people around you slouch. People just can't do anything around you. So it's the mindset, it's the discipline. You put all of that together and you say, well, this is the recipe for success. I always try to give you the elements for the arguments that I'm making. So this makes my argument. He does not stand down when it comes to competition. Your first year in the NFL, your first 5 or 6 years in the NFL, you're pretty young. But you got to keep in mind that every single year that you play in the NFL beats down your body. So that means the subsequent years, you're playing against younger players. When you're playing against younger players, they're fresher than you. You may have more experience, but they're coming in fresh, young, they're much faster. So that's every single year you're going to have to get ready for those faster players, those younger players who can jump higher, run faster, stronger than you. So that's what LeBron James and all of the older players are now facing. For years, he had to compete at those levels. If you look at a lot of us who play sports when we were younger, high school and college sports, now you see us, we're rounder. We got the dad bod, big stomachs, round faces. The discipline has not left Coach Prime. So excuse me if I point out the things that makes him great. Excuse me if I give him kudos for the things that he continues to do in order to be successful. If you don't like that, you want to call me a meat rider, so be it. It is what it is. Listen, there's a lot of crazy things that are going on in our community. So if we can have role models, if we can have people who keep a high standard and they're not willing to compromise their standards, those are the people that we uplift. We can't be giving kudos to people who don't have any standards, people who don't have no morals. We can't uplift those people. It'll be weird because we want our kids and the people that are coming after us to have a role model that have high standards. That's why I do what I do. So I would say excuse me for highlighting the things that are good in someone. If I was doing it for those people who are calling me meat riders, they'll probably like it. Name me one person that if a newspaper was to write something positive about them, they won't frame it and put it up on their wall. I had no idea that Colorado was that healthy. There's a lot of things that I'm learning about Colorado more and more. And like I always say, and I always tell you guys, we're coming here for Coach Prime, but something is going to help us to want to stick around this place. Call me whatever names you want to call me, but this man of God is doing wonderful things. And I'm not the only one that recognizes what he's doing. Apparently, the state of Colorado recognizes that as well, and he will continue to win. And if you don't like that, you better get ready because we're about to add a lot of wins to that as well. And a lot of y'all haters, I feel bad for y'all. I feel sorry for y'all haters because the season starts in less than 30 days. Buckle up, kids. Buckle up, because you know we coming. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. I'm going to leave it right there. You know who I am. I'm Harry B. And that right there was the Liberian Perspective. That's TLP Sports Club.